Everybody need a little fresh air. Alright, y'all. King Nightlife. Back at y'all with another Nightlife vlog. Making sure my camera is right. Looking good. An antique chair. So yeah, you guys. In this vlog, honeydew melon is good. In this vlog, alright, I want to talk about situational awareness once again. Okay, there's so many examples out there that you can use for, examples of, keeping your head on a swivel, in these days. So I want to talk about, I want to do my review on a home invasion that happened in, I believe, Tampa, Florida. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I want to go over this video, and after this video, I want to talk to you guys about how I feel about it and what you should do to be prepared for any situation. But we're talking about a home invasion situation. What's some things you could do to fortify your place and just be ready, because like I said in the last vlog, we in a time right now where the law-abiding citizens and criminals are on two different types of time. Criminals, lawless. Law-abiding citizens, we follow the laws that keep us and our communities safe every day. Well, not every day, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't want to go off on a tangent. I don't want to go off on a rant. So I'm gonna play this video, and after the video, I'm gonna come back with my commentary, let y'all know how I feel about it, and what's some things you could do to be prepared for any situation, but really just a home invasion situation, just that space there. Yeah, so you guys check it out, and I'm gonna catch up with y'all in a minute, moving forward.
First at 5, they were masked and armed with a crowbar. But two men who broke into a Bradenton home last night ended up coming face to face with a homeowner who was armed with a gun. Investigators say the homeowner fired shots, killing one of the intruders. The other ran off but was arrested blocks away. As Fox 13's Kimberly Cuizon tells us, the sheriff is now praising that homeowner.
Manatee Sheriff Rick Wells says the homeowner did exactly what was needed to be done to protect his family. He says the suspect, who was arrested, came to the U.S. on a 90-day visa from Chile that expired in September. Just after 9 Thursday night, a man and his wife were in their home on Hickory Hammock Circle in Bradenton's River Club when they got a security alert.
They hear this commotion going on. They see these suspects that are masked up, trying to break into the home. They were able to pry that window open.
The homeowner only had seconds to act.
He knew that something bad was about to happen, and he didn't stall. He grabbed his firearm. He told his wife to get into a safe spot.
Manatee Sheriff Rick Wells says the husband came face to face with the masked men. One was already inside his home, and another was climbing through a window. Nearby neighbors heard what happened next.
I sat down next to the lanai. The door was open, and I vividly heard 3 gunshots.
27-year-old Jorge Nestevan Flores Toledo of Mexico, who goes by Annabel Miller Valencia, was injured and later died. Detectives say he had been arrested for burglary in Illinois and had an active warrant for a parole violation. The other suspect, 39-year-old Michelle Sotomelo, ran off. A Manatee Sheriff's K-9 stopped him a few blocks away.
I praise this husband for doing what he needed to do to protect his home and protect his family.
Sheriff Wells says Sotomelo entered the U.S. from California on a now expired 90-day visa from Chile.
Somehow made it to Tampa about six days ago.
Investigators are now working to determine if Sotomelo and Flores Toledo targeted other homes. In court, Sotomelo used a translator as he was ordered held in custody.
I just want to say that I never had any firearms or killed anyone.
I don't want you to interpret any facts of the case.
While deputies are working to figure out why the pair came to Manatee County, Sheriff Wells says there's one undeniable fact.
The bottom line is, this is the state of Florida. You want to break into someone's home, you should expect to be shot.
Additional charges are pending, and detectives could charge Sotomelo with felony murder since his accomplice died while carrying out a crime. In Manatee County, Kimberly Quizon, Fox 13 News.
All right, y'all. So I want to start off with, as soon as I put the phone down, I want to start off with giving that homeowner a round of applause. What's that saying? When you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So the two gentlemen who thought it was okay to break into this person's house, one of them was unalived, he took a dirt nap, and the other one was caught, as you can see, and was charged with his accomplice's murder. One thing I want to point out, no police was called until after, okay? After the fact is when the police was called. You see what I'm saying? And in real time, he saved his family, okay? And in real time, the police wouldn't have been there, okay? And that's what brings me back to the last vlog I put out, okay? You got firearm, protect yourself on this side, and you got your phone on this side. Which one would be quicker to protect you and your family in that type of situation? So where will we be without, the Second Amendment? Where will we truly be today? Because it's nasty out here, Today is really nasty out today. These days, I want to say. Yeah. There we go. You heard him. He praises the homeowner, and he did what he was supposed to do to protect his family. You see what I'm saying? And I understand that Florida has different laws than where we all might be, because laws are different, but in every state. But round of applause to that man. He protected his family. What I did notice is, he did have surveillance. He had surveillance, he got the notification in real time. He went and grabbed his firearm, put his family in a safe spot in the house, and he went to handle business, So for all these guys out here who thinking it's cool, home invasion, and, you're going to end up a statistic. You're going to end up taking a dirt nap. Just like the gentleman who thought it was okay to climb through this man's window in the middle of the night. These things really do be happening after 3 a.m., you know, when these filthy criminals would be thinking you sleeping, you know, the wee hours of the morning, what they call it. But yeah, you know, I definitely think that he deserves a big round of applause for protecting his family in that home invasion scenario. Hold on, give me a second. Because you know, these fools, I don't know what's on these guys' biscuits when they think, you know, just like you heard the sheriff say, you climb through a window in Florida, you break in a house in Florida, expect to be shot, you know. And you know, it's not funny, but hell, I'm gonna laugh because you had the nerve, you know, you had the nerve. But yeah, you guys, I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to share my thoughts about that video, and a few other things you can do, you know, if you don't already have surveillance, you don't have something attached to your door that's gonna make a loud noise if it's ever, you know, kicked off the hinges. There's so many different ways to fortify your home these days. Change the screws in your door, you know, go get some 3-inch, 4-inch screws for your door hinges, and make it more stable. Like I said in the previous vlog, if you're not already a firearm owner, look into that, you know, because these situations is nasty these days, and you don't want to lose your life just because someone else don't want to get off their ass and go work and get their own. They just want to take yours. So, you know, I encourage you guys to do that. You know, if you're not already a firearm owner, whatever your state laws is, go ahead and go through the process and, you know, get armed up, you know, because that time is here now, you know, and, you know, these things is ramping up. More and more and more of these cases is happening every single day, you know. So you guys tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. I'm not going to run my mouth too long. I'm King Nightlife. This is Nightlife Way, honest reviews.